Okay, market update here on the 17th. So just going right into the pattern that I talked about in the last video. In order for a third wave, we need to get outside this parallel line. And we need to get down to about 395.10. That's going to tell me a lot about if we're in a third wave or if we're in a C wave. 395.10 needs to be hit at some point. This doesn't look very impulsive to me, but again, we could just gap down tomorrow. You never know. So if we zoom in here, after I made the video, it came right back up here. We have 1, 2. We're in the third wave. I think this is a nested third wave, so we could be just in the third wave of this third wave. So maybe something like this. But again, that's not going to cut it. We need to get outside this parallel line. So it's going to have to really go down for it to be a third wave. Otherwise, it's going to be a C wave. And we would just finish the C wave down here somewhere. For a C wave, I would be looking at like maybe somewhere around like 395.50 to 396, something like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just look for it to get outside this parallel line. You can just draw it from the top of this, top of here, clone it, put it down here. If it gets outside of there, I would say it's a third wave. If it stays in between this, it's going to be a C wave most likely. And this is going to tell us a lot about what we're going to see next. If we get a corrective wave, we're going to get one more move higher, or we're going to get something like this. We're going to get A, B, C, something like that. So we'll see what happens. This could go down to 395.50, bounce, come down to 390, and then go higher. Or it could be, like I talked about in the last video, it could be a fourth wave. So we have 1, 2, 3, working on a 4, and you get a fifth wave up here. So that's possible too. I can see that on higher time frames. This is kind of confusing right here. Sometimes 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. But on higher time frames, you don't see this, and so I'm kind of split on where I think we are. But we'll just see. It doesn't really matter. It just matters about what this is right here. This corrective wave will tell us a lot. So we'll see tomorrow if it's impulsive or if it is corrective. Tesla is working out absolutely perfectly. So easy to see. We have ABCA, ABCB. Zoom in here on lower time frames and a very clear 5-wave move. 1, 2. Barely hits it. Third wave right there. Fourth wave. On the fifth wave, I look at it like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if we zoom out again, if we're in the fifth wave of the C wave, we are almost, the third wave ends right here. Fourth wave, we are almost outside the parallel line. Again, you can use those parallel lines every time. Tell you a lot about where you're at in the chart. So to get above 133, 134, that would be a fourth wave, and then we would get the final move down. I would be looking for somewhere around, yeah, $66 to $50 would be my target based on this, but other targets are around $80. So yeah, if you're holding Tesla, you're going to want to hedge here over the next couple of months, because based on the chart, it's worked out perfectly. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth wave is coming. So that tells you a lot, and also makes me more confident about SPY going down as well. Apple, I think that Apple is bouncing, and I have it drawn out here. I think we're in a WXY pattern. all threes. So ABC, 3 pattern right here, corrective pattern, and we have ABC. So I think we're currently in the B wave. I don't know how high it's going to go, but we can look at like supply zones. We're pretty much hitting this supply zone right here. We finished there. So I think that there might be a little bit more upside in Apple, potentially all the way up to 141 to 146, and that will be the B wave, and I'm expecting more downside. It's kind of hard to say exactly where. On WXY moves, it can go anywhere from the 100% retracement to the 1.61, so anywhere in here. So technically we could be done right here, but I don't really like the end of this. It's kind of an ABC pattern. I think we need to get a B wave higher and then get a 5-wave move down to finish it. So we'll see where this ends, and then we'll get a target, but it's going to be anywhere between probably 117 all the way to 95. So those are the targets for the final wave down on Apple. Dollar, I'm still waiting on a green candle or any other big move so I can really get a good read on this, but the most oversold since early 2021. We should be ready for a bounce here soon. QQQ is going exactly where we talked about in a few videos prior. There's a supply zone right here. So another stock that looks like it's almost finished, another index I guess, almost finished on its move. If you look at the entire move, again, looks like W, X, Y. And we're currently A, B, and then maybe we're on the second wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Targets on that, it can't go past 183. So it could have already technically, I don't know if it could already bottom, but I would look for anywhere between, let's just see where the top of this is, 335, 409, so about 84 points less. I would say 185 is a pretty good target, actually, based on where this went. That's going to be a heck of a sell-off if that happens. Anywhere between 236 to 185. So that could potentially be a 30% sell-off on the next correction. So I don't know. The charts I'm looking at, it looks like we're still on pace for SPY to go down here soon. Apple, Tesla, QQQ, all those like they're ready to go. So I'm still holding on to the bearish move, but we'll see tomorrow what SPY does. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe for more updates. Usually do them during the day a lot. And anything else you want to tell me, let me know. Have a good night.